Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today, we've got a really cool video. I think. It might be cool. We'll see. We are going to be doing a survival challenge. Sponsored by Ozark Trail. No, I'm just kidding, I didn't sponsor this. But I went and bought a bunch of Ozark Trail stuff. And we're going to go and test out in some kind of survival situation scenarios. So, kind of excited about this. There we go. Alright, let's introduce the knives and piece of gear that we'll be using. So we're going to, basically this is going to be just testing to see if they can build a fire. We'll do some other stuff, but primarily fire building. Anyways, the folding knife. Ooh, I bet you can't see it because of that white camouflage. That's right. Oh, jeez, that wind. Building a fire might be a little bit of a challenge today, guys. That's okay. It's getting to be close to fall time here, so yeah, the wind. Anyways, this little knife cost, oh my goodness, that is a D10. This little knife cost about $5. Wow, what a it's like a non-committal tanto. Ergos are decent. A little bit of that jimping. Oh, jeez, look at that jimping. Focus. Focus, camera. See how it's like uneven? That is weird. Lockup is 95%. Tip down carry. Centering is, well, it isn't. Hey, snapped out pretty nice though. Nah. Oh, I got it the first time. Ouch. Okay, owie. Owie. It calloused my callus. Alright, so that's the pocket knife. Bam. This is our piece of gear. This is our fire starter from Ozark Trail. There we go. Next we have our bushcraft Edie's or bushcraft fixed blade. This knife costs like $2.30. It's got a really big drain hole there. Hard plasticky sheath. Here's the knife. Oh my goodness, you guys see that grind? Wow, that is spectacularly bad. Look at all that loose molding stuff. Let's get that off of the, ow, feels sharp though, at least. Ah, well, kind of a rubbery handle. Okay, alright. Well, that is what it is. Okay. And our big boy, this machete, which, full disclaimer, I have used before, quite a bit actually. But, yeah, get that dirt out of there. As you can see, I don't really. It was a knife that, this lives in my pickup truck. And, yeah. So, there we go. Comes with a nice nylon sheath with a plasticky insert. Button snaps. This actually came with it, and it's supposed to go right in there. I'm not sure how I feel about the security of that, but there we go. It's on there. So, there's our tools. Let's check sharpness on the pocket knife. Well, on all of them. Some idiot, me, last time I was out here filming a video, it started to rain, and I left my current National Geographic cutting paper outside in the rain. So, yeah, I'm pretty smart. Anyways, that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just to be cut up. Ah. Alright. How many pieces did I get? go. Okay, let's check the out of the blister packaging sharpness on this guy. Okay. Yeah. Okay sharpness. Okay sharpness. It's good to know. See, this guy didn't even come with any packaging. These were just in a box on a shelf in Walmart they were just in their sheaths. Kind of weird. Oh, wow. That is actually very sharp. Not well sharpened, but it does have an edge at least. And oh my goodness, all my paper's blowing away. Okay. Nice. And then, do we want to test the machete? Well, there's only one way to test a machete if you're going to do it right. Okay, but first we got to talk about carry. So, get over there, rat. One. Alright, so this guy. About like you'd expect. Also about like you'd expect. And where am I going to put this one? It's got like a little clip. Man, it's kind of tight. There we go. I'm all ready for survival stuff. Grrr! All right, let's test this machete. See if it still has an edge on it. It kind of cut it. Get all my equipment wet. Get away, chair. Alright, here we go. That worked better. Ah, the precision of a skilled professional. Alright, I think it works mostly as a machete. There we go. Always clean off the blade. Alright, here we are in the wilderness. Pardon me, this is actually the day after I started filming this video. Unfortunately, the wind got too bad, so I canceled the video, and then I cut myself with the TS 301, Tucson TS 301. So full story will be in the review of that knife. But anyways, here we are. Ouch. Groin carry, I do not recommend it. Here we are, out in nature, stranded in a survival situation. And what do I want to do? I want to build a fire to signal someone so I can get out of here. Let's do it. Oh.
The first thing Gideon does is set about clearing the weeds to make room for his fire. He does so with all the grace and elegance of a crackhead chimpanzee.
All right. Good. Let's gather some rocks. All right. Now I have a very lovely little rock circle made. Now we need to go and harvest our firewood. Ah, look, perfect. An old dead tree. Timber. Now we're going to chop it into kindling, and we're going to take some of this bark and strip it for our tinder. Ugh. Let's do it. All right. Ugh, weeds in the way? No problem. Yeah. There we go.
Gideon was quite surprised by the chopping capabilities of the Ozark Trail machete. It bit deeper than he anticipated, and did not get bound up or bend during the chops. It also did not take any significant edge damage. He was very, very well pleased and thought that maybe, just maybe, he might make it out of the situation alive.
Goodness gracious. Get out of my way. So the machete does work great as just a impact weapon, but it actually does chop fairly well, so I'll give it that. There. Not bad, not bad. Save that bark for later. You know what? This machete actually wasn't that bad, I'll be honest. Pretty comfortable too, actually. Sheath needs some work. Alright, time to use our good old pocket knife for something. So the one thing I'm going to want for this fire is good tinder. I want good stuff to start the fire. Luckily, we have a lot of cottonwoods around here, and cottonwood bark, the inside of cottonwood bark, you can get it into nice little shreds. Very good fire starter. But we gotta use a pocket knife for something, so we're also going to scrape some of this fungus off of this fallen tree. Ouch! Ouch. That hurt. My feelings and my head. Stupid camera stand. There we go. Yeah, this stuff should burn pretty good. If we can get a fire started, which we'll see. If we can throw a spark. Let's go set up our fire pit, shall we? We'll use this guy for something else too. Alright, so as I already mentioned, cottonwood bark is a fantastic fire starter because it's nice and hairy, for lack of a better word. So we're going to the hairier and fluffier it is, the better it'll burn. And we're also going to throw in some dead grass because that's always nice. And we'll keep those on the side for just in cases. All right, let's use our little crotch carry bushcraft type knife, and we're going to let's get some of these sticks first. Luckily, in so-called survival situation, I jumped out of an airplane that was crashing and just happened to have 3 knives with me on the airplane because somehow I didn't let the TSA agents put their hands up my back end. So remember, guys, improvise. Okay. All right, let's get our firewood all chopped up now with our machete again. Get out! Come here, you piece of wood. How big do we want these pieces? No, not too big. I should have brought gloves, but you know what? I wanted, you know, this is a survival situation. I might not have gloves, but I'll definitely have a machete, a pocket knife, and a bushcrafting knife. All right. What kind of fire should we do? Should we do TP style? No, because I'm not trying to make a huge fire today. Gonna go grab some more rocks. All right, here comes a real test of our little bushcraft knife. Feels like it's got a fairly crisp spine. See if it can strike. Didn't think this out today, did I? Oh boy, this could be fun. Let's see if it can strike a fire steel.
It is here that we see that Gideon is possibly not the smartest human being on the planet. You see, the rod that he is striking is a magnesium ferrocerium rod, not just a ferro rod. What a dolt.
Uh-oh, guys. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh, it's because I was striking the magnesium. I did not remember that this was a magnesium rod. That's right, I'm making the magnesium shavings right now. See, guys, always pay attention to your packaging. There we go. Let's see if we can get a... Hey, it actually works. See if we can throw some better sparks.
Almost, guys, almost. I would do some work on my tinder.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to try and set this little piece of bark and... Oh, come here, you. And we'll just go with the bark right now. See if we can get it to light. Oh, it's trying. All right, we'll see what we can get here. I wanted to show real quick what this is, what all the striking is doing to the blade of this knife. It is burning it pretty good. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just taken some cottonwood bark and I've fluffed it up and I put it in here. And we're going to see if we can get any of it to catch. I feel like I'm actually trying to survive right now. Okay, last ditch option. I have this piece of paper here. See if we can get it to catch. I have a feeling that maybe this might be easier if I didn't... Wait, did one of my sparks catch? Nah, not really. Alright. It's throwing sparks, but they're not really. I'm kind of struggling to catch on. Let's get some of this magnesium on there. Alright, let's see what we can get with that.
It's boring to start, just do it.
Enough fire building for now. Let's go do some whittling with the bushcraft knife. Alright, let's see if this little knife is any good for whittling. Yeah, look at that blade after all the fire play. Okay, what should we make here? You know what, let's do a tent stake. It's kind of small for a tent stake, but you know what? We'll enlist the help of our pocket knife. Okay, so I'm going to chop off that right there. Feather sticks. Should have made some feather sticks for that fire. I might do that. There we go. Shortened up a little bit, kind of gonna be a crooked tent stake, but you know what? That's okay. Let's use this to. The knots will stay. So let's sharpen this up a little bit better. Now let's make a little notch for our rope to go on. Mark in the stop. Hope you guys can see that. Trying to be safe, but also show you guys what's going on. Oops! Didn't make my notch deep enough. You know, this knife looks like it has a Scandi grind, but it has no Scandi grind. This is actually kind of a sucky knife to whittle with. Jeez, it's a horrible tent peg. Let's make some feather sticks and go back to fire. Alright guys, I just remembered. I have the fungus. So, we're gonna see if I can get that lit up, because honestly I don't think fire or feather sticks are gonna help too much here. Cottonwood doesn't really make very good feather sticks. Anyways, let's do this. I've still got a little bit of heat here. I was trying just before I started filming. Maybe I should get back to that. Oh, that's trying to. It's trying to. All right. Come on, no fire. You got this. You got this.
The fire did not have it.
Oh, it's hot there. Why won't it just burn? Did rain a few days ago. Some of the stuff might still be a little more damp inside than I anticipated. Oh, there was a little.
Gideon endured for hours, but try as he might, he just could not get his fire burning. The tinder got hot, and it charred, and it smoked, but a flame would not keep. Gideon grew increasingly more frustrated, both at his skills as a survivalist, as well as at the crappy tools at his disposal. Perhaps he would have lasted better if he didn't have a gimp finger. And then again, who can say? Gideon did not make a fire that day, nor the day after, nor the day after that. He tried and he tried, but it would not happen. In fact, he wore his ferro rod completely out until it was flat. And yet, not a single spark caught fire. Was this a failing of his tools, or of him as a human being? We cannot say. It might have been a mixture of both. What is not surprising, to anyone at all, is that he died out there. Another unfortunate victim of the reality that sometimes cheap just means sucky. I have been your narrator, Bob O'Quince. Join us some other time for another survival video.